What's going on, y'all? It's been a bit, I know, and funny enough, I actually tried attempting to post what I'm about to say. I hopefully will make that a more long-winded version of what I'm about to do right now. But yeah, I tried doing this Saturday night and failed to realize that my microphone was muted, so that was definitely an error on my part. I've since deleted that, and I'm trying this again. Um, I just got to be real with y'all. Over the last month and however long it's been since the last post I did, I can't say I've really been through a lot. If anything, I've probably been a little bit more exhausted than usual. And this is just not only even so much what I've been going through over the last month, but I've had this as a thing for a long time. I mean, let's just look at it this way. If nothing else, all the other hiatuses I've had happen have had that one common denominator to them. And it's just that I'm exhausted. It's not even that I'm of a certain age or anything. My conditioning just isn't where I need it to be for me to be able to actually be able to do what I do with this on a consistent enough basis. It's just something that, to be perfectly honest, has been a detriment. And I thought I was doing everything I could to actually keep that from being a problem. But I mean, the reality is this: I'm. That's just all there is to it. I'm actually just exhausted at this point. I mean, just to give y'all an idea, I don't work a very heavy schedule at all. It's really about maybe 25 hours max. And for whatever reason, even on the shorter days, I still wind up coming home feeling as if I'm just way less than what I should be. And it shouldn't be like that. And it it bothers me even more so, and I'll go into why that is in just a moment. But I want to be perfectly clear that everything I'm about to say here, I think the only way that I can really and truly word it and get it to come across in a way that hopefully makes sense is just bottom line. I'm tired of feeling like I've got to be putting forth all this effort into these things that I do, and just I'm not making enough out of it. I guess really when it boils down to it, what I'm looking to do is just make some changes in my life, and it's really as simple as that. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you as far as what those changes are. I don't entirely know what those are just yet. I mean, I have some idea, but a lot of this is going to be figuring it all out as I go. And that even goes for when I'm posting content on this channel or anything that I do anywhere else, be it Twitch, fucking Twitter, maybe even Facebook. I'm actually thinking I'm going to try this TikTok thing because it seems to be doing pretty well for a lot of folks. So, you know, gotta have that why not me mentality when it all boils down to it, if you get what I'm if you get where I'm coming from on that. But bottom line of this is that I'm actually having just sent in my notice to my job that I will be resigning as of May 9th. And my decision to do that was not a very, very easy one at all. I just want to make that perfectly clear. And as far as where I go next, I'm not actually saying that I'm going to be doing more content or anything like that. For one thing, I'm just looking to sort of recover, but that doesn't mean I don't have something lined up. I always have for a long time. And, I just need to go about putting it through. So that's really all I can say about that. Or I shouldn't say putting it through, but following through with it, just to actually make that to where it sounds like it makes sense. Anyway, no, if nothing else, I'm very appreciative to those who I've worked with under or whatever the case may be. Um, I'm not going to go into detail as to who and where this is with. I've said before, I may have slipped on that before. If anything, this gives you a real valid excuse now to go back and check out my shit. I can't really say how far back you want to go. I guess if I'm to drop any kind of clue about that, go back as far as October of 2022 or 2021, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm going to say 2021. Either way, no, it was, I don't know. I'm clearly unsure of that. It's been almost 3 years, so I guess 2022, but October of 2022, we'll go with that. Anyway, um, just all in all, I wanted to get this across to you for the fact that, like I said, I'm not making this decision for the sake of being able to have more time to make content. I'm not doing this without any sort of additional plan because I don't plan on YouTube or anything content creating related being my only avenue as far as obtaining, any sort of monetary earnings or anything like that. I do have other things that I've had in the fire again, as I've said, for a considerable amount of time. It's just now I'm finally following through on making that not so much just a reality, but just actually making it happen. Just simply making it happen is the only way that I'm going to look at it. And I actually look forward to the challenge on that. I feel like when I was serious about it the last time around, I didn't do too bad. And I feel like I can do a lot better just given the difference between how things work out here versus how it was for me out in Arizona. And that's really all there is to it. More than that, again, this is just about me getting to a point to where I can actually really and truly physically, mentally, and emotionally recover in ways that I'm just not able to do right now. And that's really all it boils down to. And if through that I'm able to find some way to make my way back to where I'm at, I'll do that. Honestly, that's more than likely not going to be the case. But truth be told, at least as far as where I'm concerned, the door is never closed. But as far as me walking through that door in specific, it's looking doubtful at best. But anything's possible, you know? Nothing's ever certain in life, unfortunately, the way that it works out as it is. And that's really all there is to it. I'm at a point to where I just need to commit more to just getting myself right. And hopefully this will lead to me doing that. And I intend on seeing that be the case because I don't have any other choice at this point. But not only that, it's what I've been wanting for a very, very long time. And honestly, if I can't find it in me to have the balls to make that move, then it really just doesn't fucking matter in the end. That's all it boils down to. So hopefully that all made sense. If it doesn't, definitely drop any questions, comments, concerns down below. Y'all know how that shit works. And I plan to be back with more. I'm going to be fairly judicious about it for the next few weeks, but either way, I look forward to seeing more of y'all here. Again, I did mention Twitch. I did go live for WrestleMania Night 2 and Raw after WrestleMania. I plan on doing a bit more of that in the coming days. I'm just not exactly sure how much so, but we'll figure it out. Possibility I'm back on today, and we'll go from there. But anyways, for now, I'm out.